The high school student just graduated and now entering into college this fall. But remember, the time clock is started for student A. We'll call the oldest student A. So now she's going to start paying that student loan. Now, the younger kid going into college, well, they can suspend payment for 4 years, defer payment for some years after that, whatever. But at some point, that clock's going to start. So I titled this fifth grade math for a reason. If the young lady, let's just be in the middle of the road. Let's say she's 55. If she's 50, I'm gonna take back a year. I'm gonna be kind. So let's say she's 54. 20 years is the length of paying back a student loan. So the one that just graduated, at best, the mom will be 74 years old when she pays off that student loan if she stays on the typical scheduled payment plan. Can she pay it off early? Absolutely. But then now you have kid number 2. Now we're looking at 78 years old by the time that one is paid for. But in 4 years, these are going to run simultaneously as far as paying off. So it's not like one's going to run and then that was going to be paid off and then you pay the next one. She's going to be paying off 2 student loans at the same time at some point, typically, unless they got a full ride. So I'm saying in general, most people don't get a full ride. So there's a student loan attached to it. So it goes back to the fifth grade math. It didn't take a person getting a degree in mathematics and taking calculus and trigonometry to figure out adding 20 years to your current age is when the student loan will be paid for. So when we look at the whole dynamic of the situation, so many people sleep on different options. We just stuck in this indoctrined thinking mentality of thinking that you gotta go to college. This is gonna be the way of success. So here's the deal, and I'm gonna be very candid. I know my opinions are not popular sometimes, but they're still true, whether you like it or not. So here's the deal. If this lady, typically when people say they're going to be retiring pretty soon in striking distance, they'll say, hey, I'm retiring next 2 years, next 4 years. The longest I've seen on average, people say, hey, I'm retiring in the next 5, 6, 7 years. This lady said when I retire, which is indicative that she doesn't plan on retiring anytime soon, unfortunately. But when she do, her goal is to go to a beach in Florida. Not knocking a beach in Florida, but again, it's the indoctrined system. So again, if her goal of retiring is in the next 10, 15 or more years, and she's already in her mid-50s, that system isn't the best system anymore. That system may have worked in my grandparents' generation, maybe even my parents. In my generation, it doesn't work. In future generations,